Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your dungeon master, Anthony Reed. This is episode 219, and it is the second in the Sands of Ishtarra story arc. Once again, I want to give a huge thank you to Sage for coming onto the show and playing Dobrik again. If you are not following Sage on Twitter, it's at Staff of Sage. Thank you for coming to play with us. It was so much fun. Make sure you are checking out Venture Maidens if you are not already. That's a great place where you can find them. I want to thank our patrons at patreon.com/adventureinc. Which patrons? Well, how about Brendan, Jake, Crystal, Nick, and Winton, and many others. You can be a patron too if you head over to patreon.com/adventureinc and sign up today. You will get a personalized RSS feed, which will have the episodes as they come out, plus any bonus material you are privy to. It's a great way to support the show and to get cool stuff along the way. And let's get started! Nobles and farmers, knights and wenches, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Keth, the fighter monk.
On a lighter subject, how's the whole corruption of the Iora Church going?
On a lighter subject?
Yeah.
Jebeddo, the rogue.
We're basically family. So do you want to admit to your family that all you want to do is learn how to read so that you can read pornos?
Jennuvera, the sorcerer.
Oh my god, guys, it worked! The plan worked!
High fives!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god! We should have a plan more often!
Gillik, the warlock paladin.
Also, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic to see if any of them are magic.
None of the gowns are magic.
What the fuck?
Asher, the druid barbarian.
With my nipples? Why are my nipples not convincing?
Prepare yourselves, for this is the tale of Adventure Incorporated.
$18. He is ready.
19.
Not that ready, but
20.
I got a 14.
15.
You guys are tightly grouped.
Tight!
Sticking together.
Well,
True.
Okay. The snake rears back and shoots down to try to latch on to Keth with its flaming fangs.
Keth runs away.
It hits. It deals 12 fire damage and 16 piercing damage.
Woo.
were you about to say biting damage?
Biting damage.
Yum num.
Okay. Yeah, so it, and then it rears back to try and bite you again. Okay. Bad news.
It succeeds.
It really succeeds. So you take 24 piercing.
Woo! Lord.
And 21 fire
45.
Christ.
as it sinks in, a critical hit as it just latches onto you.
Ow!
And with you stuck between its jaws, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. Hold on. I'm good at those now. If I save, I take half. Or if I don't save. Okay. Good. Come on. I got an 18.
Okay. You manage to push yourself up off of one of the teeth to free yourself. There's a puncture wound in your chest from where the tooth bit in deep. But you just manage to push yourself out of the way as a gout of flame shoots from the snake's mouth. For 10 fire.
Ugh, Keth is hurting.
I'm sorry. You passed, so it's 5 fire.
Oh, and cool monk ability. I don't take any fire.
Because you have evasion? Is that the ability?
Yep,
Mike?
evasion.
Evasion?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. So you don't take any damage from it. You get out of the way.
Hooray!
Okay. Asher, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm going to cast Blight on the big ol' fire snake boy. He has to succeed a con saving throw.
What's the definition of a shapeshifter?
No, it's if it's a magical plan. But thanks.
Well, no, because I only ask. I remember now that it's the moon one.
Moonbeam.
But what is a shapeshifter in this instance? Like, because he doesn't take other forms.
So,
but he doesn't have a mutable form.
I will. This is what I will say. So, I'll read it. It says a shape changer. Oh, well, I guess that doesn't help. I thought it was gonna be
a shape changer is someone whose shape changes.
I imagine if this is like a shape changer,
the
as in
ability.
it can transform itself into a different thing,
Okay. That would be my guess.
as opposed
also.
to like if his shape is constantly changing is different than I change
blob.
into a human and then I change into a snake. Like,
right, which is not what's happening. So he rolled a 15.
he fails. I'm pretty sure. Cool. Yeah. Yep, he did. He takes. Hold please. 10,
Holding.
20, 24, 30, 34, no, 32, 36 necrotic damage. And I'm going to activate necromancy and use that health to heal Keth.
Okay.
So you gain
36. 36, you said? Yeah.
36 hit points. Dope.
Okay. Jennuvera, it's your turn.
Okay, I cast Vitriolic Sphere
Okay.
on just the snake.
Okay.
So it is a dex save.
It fails.
Great. Okay. And I would like to say that... Oh, shit, that's actually pretty good. You know what? I was going to tell you that I was going to use my sorcery points to do the rerolls, but like I rolled really great, so it's not gonna. So it's a moot point.
I appreciate that you were going to tell us this time.
It's kind of you.
34 plus. 39.
Okay. Yeah, the vitriolic sphere explodes. The creature lets out another gout of flame into the air as it screams in pain. And you can see it's wiggling and having a difficult time maintaining its form. Keth, it's your turn.
Gets pissed. He's just gonna start swinging. He cracks the quarterstaff and he cracks the quarterstaff in half because he feels like fire won't be effective against this creature. Fuck, 13.
That's a miss.
20.
That hits.
He's gonna use a gauntlet. 16 damage.
Okay.
Third Redeemer, 26 to hit. Second Gauntlet, 14 damage. And then with his point of key, he's going to try and stun this mofo.
Okay.
It'll be a con save if he hits. 15.
What are you doing that hit with?
Foot.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was curious about. Just checking. So you take 9 fire damage as you swing your foot into the lava creature in front of you. That does not seem affected by the blow.
He withdraws his keyness and doesn't perform the second flurry of blow.
The snake creature with the first hit of the Redeemer, the second hit of the Redeemer, and your I guess poorly attempted kick slowly lowers itself back down into the lava in front of you, and there's a bubble that just like over it.
I got
Jebeddo,
him.
Jebeddo, it's your turn.
Tight. So Jebeddo is going to spend a round hammering a piton into one end of this this little rock thing that we're on.
Muttering under his breath the whole time.
Yeah.
Bro.
tying the rope to it, and then holding the rope in one hand and trying to jump over the gap to the next side.
Give me one of them jumps. A dex jump.
Yeah, all right. It's 23.
Okay. You jump across easily. On the other side, as you separate from the rope behind you does ignite.
Well, I'm holding on to the rope with one hand.
And the rope that's near you does not seem to be lighting on fire. The part of the rope that is near you.
Superman effect.
I'm sorry. So the rope that is on the same on the same platform as Jennuvera
it is
caught
not
on fire?
It is that, like, as soon as it is without, like, as soon as it's more than 4 inches away from you, it's on fire. But when it's within 4 inches, it doesn't seem to be lighting on fire. And it's not burned through, it's just on fire.
Yeah, you gotta eat the right type of food for the situation, or else you're never gonna get to the top of Goron of Death Mountain.
Yeah. I could eat some more chili plants.
You gotta eat some chili plants, yeah.
Chili with a Y.
Cool plants. Okay.
All right. Jennuvera, I tried. It seems like...
No, it's fine. I'm just going to jump better.
Even Asher...
Are you gonna say it? Are you gonna say that I was right?
And I think he was going to say you won't help us.
Dobrik, it's your turn.
So Dobrik is going to land next to Keth, since he's the furthest ahead, or the farthest ahead, and he's going to use his bonus action to give a bardic inspiration die to Jennuvera, because it looks like she's kind of having a hard time. He's like, "Don't worry, you've got this. It's in your blood." And then he will hold his action to cast a thunder wave if the snake creature, the lava snake, or if any other hostile people come up.
Okay, so you prepare yourself to cast a spell on that platform. Suddenly the platform under your feet rises rapidly into the air, and underneath it, the creature of lava has like lifted this thing up, and it is now about 45 feet in the air, with you and Keth on top, sort of resting on top of this pillar of lava with a giant snarling mouth that is facing off toward Asher and Jebeddo and Jennuvera, moving like sort of encompassing these other platforms as it moves forward.
Fuck.
Asher, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh God. It got hit with vitriolic sphere, right?
It did.
Yeah.
Is the acid still on it?
Yeah. Oh shit! It takes 15 more damage.
Sure.
Okay. 'Cause I was like, how's it looking? Does it look? Is it lava-ing? Whatever lava. Does lava bleed?
No.
So, but if it did, it doesn't look like it would be.
No.
Great. I'm going to cast Elemental Bane on it. And I'm going to choose the damage type Acid.
Okay.
Needs to make another con saving throw.
18.
It passes. Never mind.
Okay.
So, fizzles.
Jennuvera.
Okay, so I am going to cast Cloud of Daggers on it.
Okay.
And that's
Con save?
it's
Dex
not a save, actually. It's just that's what I was looking for, but it just takes it.
Then it takes it.
That's true?
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, I think as long as it's in the cloud.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because I'm gonna start it on top of him.
Oh, it's in the cloud.
Maybe not directly on top, but
Cloud.
just like
All hail the glow cloud.
Knife cloud.
So that's 19.
It's just other people's computers, Steph.
What?
19, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, I was doing math and I missed your dig at me.
It was about the cloud. It's fine.
Oh.
Keth, it's your turn.
Cat. Holy shit. Dobrik, you're good. You got wings, right? And he doesn't wait.
Nope.
Doesn't wait for a response and just jumps. And as he looks back, and he was like surprised and shoots her a face that says, "I'm sorry," and slow falls down to Asher. No, Asher's in the closest one. Like
Yeah, he's your
furthest ahead.
closest geographical party member.
Fair. That's where I would like to slow fall to.
Okay. You slow fall to Asher.
Oh, I
Cool.
imagined this was like a horizontal traversal. Oh, okay. No,
Because he was shot up on top of the column.
Got it.
Yeah.
That was where I was confused.
Okay.
Yeah. And then starts swinging.
Okay.
So like you're swinging at it as you're falling.
Yeah.
23 to hit.
First one hits.
11 damage.
Great.
23 to hit.
Hits.
14 damage.
Great.
22 to hit.
Hits.
14 damage. He's gonna action surge for another 2 swings of the Redeemer.
Okay.
15.
Not hit.
18.
That hits.
13 damage.
Okay.
Anthony?
Are you going to spin a pointy key and do a flurry of blows?
No.
Just here's a question. Does it matter that his unarmed strikes count as magical for the purposes of overcoming resistance?
It sure
I was
doesn't.
just about to ask.
Okay.
The creature would not resist them. He's still shoving his fists into lava.
Okay.
No, it's fair, Rob. Thanks.
You're welcome. I don't want to be a rules lawyer for the
piercing and slashing damage.
Yeah, I don't want to be a rules lawyer for the times it's only inconvenient to us.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, no, I mean, you could still deal damage to the creature with it if you didn't roll poorly, but it would still hurt you.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Jebeddo, it's your turn.
So I've still got one more platform to jump to before I'm even
In melee range, yeah.
Yep. What's this one look like?
This jump?
Yeah.
About on par with the last one.
And how comfortably did I clear the last one with my 23? Did
Very
I feel
comfortably. Oh yeah. You got you weren't worried about that one at all. You waited for just the right time where they were like pushed together, and you just like easy peasy.
Whenever you hype stuff up like that,
you didn't even feel that bad. I mean, you just made it the first time, but you just made it, and it was a pretty mediocre jump.
The enemy
of
every single.
Jebeddo rubs the luck charm. You see that? I'm using it the right way this time, Anthony.
Appreciate it.
We're learning the rules.
He's been using it wrong all along.
Yeah, you're fine.
Nobody gives
baby.
him shit about it in the Discord.
It's because it's not a real thing.
It's a homebrew that we're fucking up.
They didn't know I was fucking it up until I said I was just fucking it up.
The only two people with the text were Mike and I just didn't read it. I wrote it.
Nice. There is definitely a universe where Jebeddo jumps directly into the lava, both feet.
Oh, no.
Pencil dive all the way to the bottom. Instead, I got a 24.
Yeah, you easily clear it. I don't know what you were so worried about.
Yeah, no. Jebeddo does neither. Oh, man, that was honestly not so bad.
What a waste.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't. I feel like I didn't need this at all. Oh, hey, guys.
It'd be great if Jebeddo this whole time has been like, the luck charm doesn't really do anything.
I keep rolling it, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, he sees Lava Snake, and he pulls out.
I feel like that's the band that has this as their album cover.
Lava Snake.
Lava Snake.
He pulls out the unseen blade and gets ready to drill into this thing.
Oh, fuck, hell yeah, they're a real band.
Time to ask them for permission to use their music in the background of this fight.
Yeah, now we got to get in touch with Lava Snake. Great.
I keep thinking about Hoobastank whenever you say lava snake. Like someone put one of those things on Facebook like, I bet you can't name a band that starts with the letter whatever without looking it up, and it was H, and I was like, Hoobastank, duh! And I don't know where that came from because I could not tell you a single song or genre or I can't tell you anything about Hoobastank besides the fact that it is a word I know.
It's probably from their famed Who Burrito.
What?
Their Denny's partnership where they had the Who
Stop.
Burrito breakfast burrito.
That sounds like a Dr. Seuss Christmas thing.
No, you can't do that. We're going to get content ID.
Content ID.
Turn it off.
I'm going to have to cut that out.
Do I get to attack this round, or was that jump?
Yeah, you can attack. No, you can attack. That was your movement. You're fine.
I don't know. I had
an
to
easy
do a
jump.
check for it.
It was an easy jump for you.
That is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Great. Because I assume Keth is standing too close to it.
He's like a child you have to push away from the stove.
Right.
Oh, man. Lava Snake rips.
That is 12, 15, 31, 38 damage. 8 of that is lightning.
Okay. You stab into the creature with the unseen blade, and it lets out another gout of flame, and the platform drops down almost as quickly as it blasted up. Dobrik teetering on top. Dobrik, you give me a dexterity saving throw, and then Keth and Jebeddo give me a dex saving throw as well. Excuse me. Dobrik, if you would
that's very
prefer,
good.
you can give me a strength saving throw, whichever one you prefer.
That's funny. My strength's an 8. For a dex save, I got a 23.
I would prefer to use it. Live fast, die hard. Dobrik died like they lived, weakly and in flames.
What do you got, Keth and
How would
Jebeddo?
you know?
I told you right, fair.
22.
All right, and Keth?
4.
Okay, so Dobrik rides the stone down, like surfs it down this sudden drop. It slams down into the lava, splashing up a wave of lava that splashes onto the platform that Keth and Jebeddo are on. Jebeddo deftly backflips out of the way as the lava splashes up onto the stone. Keth does not. So you take 18 fire damage.
I'll evade that shit.
All right. And you are now out of combat.
Everybody listen to Lava Snake now.
Wait, did you just say we're no longer in combat?
You are no longer in combat. The creature...
Sorry,
fell
I
down
couldn't
into the
hear
lava.
you because Mike was playing Lava Snake into both of our headphones.
It's true.
That's what the song sounds like.
So, sorry, we killed the Lava Snake or it stopped fighting?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I was listening to Lava Snake.
Nice.
Oh, Lava Snake's gonna get a lot of publicity suddenly.
No, you killed the snake. The snake is not... It is no longer. It has
Nice
ceased
job,
to be.
y'all.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep
Jennuvera
going.
just glares at Keth and starts hopping platforms.
But does she do it well?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what I'm worried about.
She rolled
So everyone give me... We're going to do a group jump check.
nat
You guys,
20 glare check.
I don't know.
I'm glad you
Use that
used
on a glare?
So, assuming that you work together and try to help each other across in this case, you guys can make checks. Keth, if you're not doing that, then you can make separate checks.
Well, Jennuvera's already gone. So Keth's gonna go jump up with her.
So everybody,
No,
give me...
Jennuvera's
still
3
at the
stones
start.
behind us.
Oh, she glared at me from afar and then came closer to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like that was ineffectual as far as what she was trying to get across.
These are, what do we add to these jump checks?
You add your dexterity or your strength, whichever you choose, and if you are proficient in athletics, you add your proficiency.
I will 18.
Yeah.
12.
Nat 20.
Also 12.
And
right.
Mike?
I haven't rolled. I'm scared.
He's listening to Lava Snake.
8.
Okay. So for the first few, you guys get over them easily. Things start to slow down and become more difficult as you get more toward the middle. So I'm going to need another round of checks. Or it's going to go badly.
Okay. Another round, you said?
Yep.
18 again.
Oh, nice.
11.
Before we do these jumps, is there a better way we could do this? Like maybe...
Doesn't look like it. Woo!
15.
22.
Keth?
13.
Okay. Once again, it is harrowing and close, but you guys succeed to get deeper in. You're about 2/3 of the way now toward the center. These look like the most dangerous jumps.
Oh, boy.
And you could attempt to work together as a group again, or if you have another plan. But this will be harder than it has been, but you've been successful so far.
So,
Jump together, die alone.
what if... what if we tried to, like, make a bridge somehow?
Okay.
Like,
Let's do it.
Do it.
oh, we do
Let's
it.
do it. Continue telling me what to do.
Well, here's... Okay, fine. I have an idea. I could just turn into a giant animal that jumps extremely well. And some of you could
Curious.
ride us. Well,
You might sink us.
yeah, that's also fair, because I'll be, like,
But let's do
huge. That's also... No, that's a good point. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
We could stand on each other's shoulders and then lean forward, and then Jebeddo, you could jump off.
I could be... Oh, boy. Here's a weird... Oh, man. This is a dumb idea. I could turn into a giant snake and be the rope, because I won't light on fire, but also I will be supporting everyone.
Also, then we still have to do a good job.
Only I have to do... Well, 2 people have to do a good
No,
job.
we would just have to slide across the top of him. You know, like some of this. And Jebeddo, like...
Actually, 3 people would have to do a good
motions.
job.
He tries to motion like an army crawl, but really it looks like he's kind of like thrusting at the air.
I don't know if I don't want to do this
Have
anymore.
you ever tried to like like if you picture shimmying across like a tree branch, like with your hands in front? Yeah. So Sage is doing it. Like your hands are in front of you, and like you're sliding your hips along the like tree branch that's downed, right? If you're in your car right now, pull over and try to do this.
If you're not in your car, don't bother.
Yeah, if you're social distancing, go out in the front yard and try and do this.
I just like the idea that if you're not in your car, you're off the hook. You're fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that anymore.
I say let's just do it. Let's just jump.
Okay, but...
Yeah,
Could
Jebeddo,
you
did
imagine if we came all this way and died to fucking lava?
Well, I have
Like we
Yeah,
can't
we-
just restart.
okay,
just-
so Jennuvera's gonna take rope out of her bag and she's gonna try the end of it in a lasso. And she's gonna lasso the highest point across that she can swing like a rope swing across.
Okay.
What's above us?
Sure. That's
Something for the rope to snag onto so
He
that
didn't
when
say
we
there
swing,
wasn't, Mikey.
let's say
there's a lava tree up ahead.
no
We'll
lava
get
trees.
at least 5 good swings out of it.
I like my ladder idea.
Some of these platforms are a bit craggy, and so there's something you could try to lasso onto. It would require a check to be able to get it on firmly. That's a dexterity check.
How about I give it to Jebeddo for him to try?
No, what'd you
You
roll?
also have a bardic inspiration die.
Oh shit!
Add a d8.
It's not gonna help.
Is it worth it?
I'm not gonna use it on this because I rolled a 2.
So you toss it up, it misses, and your rope lands in the lava.
I pull it back before it can. Also, I have special fire resistant rope because I am a dragon born.
Nah.
Jebeddo, how much do you weigh?
I mentioned it in the first episode. Listen back.
Jebeddo
No.
takes his unburnt rope and casts Mage Hand.
Oh.
Once again, when you bring the rope out past like 4 inches away from you, the rope begins to burn.
Right. But like that was gonna happen when Jennuvera threw the rope anyway.
Yeah, correct.
So you just wanted
Well,
to show
I
me
think
you
we
could do it
just-
better?
Wait, hold on.
just
I have
gotta jump.
I have an idea.
I think you're right, Dobrik. I think we just jump.
What if? Wait, but if it burns when I'm far away, when it's
Run!
far away from us, I can wild shape and get close to it to protect it so it doesn't get damaged by the heat.
This is kind of what I was talking about, building a bridge, right? Like if we're all connected and the rope stays close to us, it won't burn.
But if one of us falls, we all fucking.
Yeah, I mean,
Jump together, burn alone.
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna. Yeah, Keth, we get it. You can do all this yourself, and you have a tool that would help the people who can't do it,
And
you won't give it to
use
them.
us.
I don't have it anymore.
That's what you keep saying, but I don't think it's what you mean.
Keth, I see sticks sticking out of your bag. You're telling me one of those isn't the broom?
No, these are just the shit that Asher keeps bringing me. I don't even get the joke.
He said.
All right, Dobrik, do you think we should build a bridge, or do you think we should jump?
I thought they were part of the. They were. I was told it was part of the ritual.
Yeah, I don't know what ritual you keep mentioning.
Remember when he lit the thing on fire? I thought he was gonna do that a few more times.
You remember how we got here, Keth?
I jumped. What did you do?
God.
Jebeddo jumps straight into
friends,
the
I
lava.
think
Fuck you guys.
I think we all just need to jump along. I think we can do it. We've made it this far, and he's gonna give the bardic inspiration die to each of you who don't already.
All
have
right.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. 1,
2,
2.
3.
No, Asher. When I started
Asher
counting,
jumps!
so the expectation was okay.
Everyone, give me my jumps checks.
Jumps checks.
My jumps checks. They're mine.
20.
Give me my jumps checks.
Oh no, Jebeddo did jump into the lava.
17.
15.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Sage, how much?
20.
How much
Yeah.
is the bardic inspiration? Which
Don't
die?
use it.
It's a D8.
Fuck.
Can I
Don't
give you
use
mine
it. We,
too?
we just passed.
Oh,
It's a group
Anthony,
check.
Yes.
Before you describe what happens, my special gift from being attached to Cool Dad, is that a reaction or an action to use?
I think I don't
guess of
care.
Air.
So
fuck
may
you,
use
I
it
don't
as a
care.
reaction.
You're not
You're
using
welcome to use it as any way you
As
choose.
long as you use it in his house, he's fine with it. He's a cool dad.
if he finds out otherwise, though, he'll be very disappointed.
He
So
should have just called.
I got a 9.
Okay, so the group helps each other along, and so because we had a 20. Steph, what did you have?
A 19. Oh,
And
a
Mike-
20 with Dex.
Mike, what did you have?
17.
And Rob, what did you have?
15.
You had a 17? I thought you said, okay, that's fine. So you guys jump across. The 4 of you do fine. And then when Jebeddo goes to jump, he's got short little legs. And he
I'm
doesn't.
not good at jumping.
He goes to jump, and you watch him jump up and then down, and you just don't see him as he drops toward the lava.
Jennuvera's
reaches
gonna
for him.
cast levitation. Or not
Okay.
levitation, whatever the fuck.
Telekinesis.
Yeah.
You cast telekinesis, and you feel the strain of the magic as it as you channel through it. You grab Jebeddo in what should be like yanking him back. You stop his descent, and he is hanging above the lava.
Oh God, you guys.
We're gonna get you, buddy. It's gonna be okay.
She's gonna can't she move him to the rock?
Yeah, so after you stop his descent, you're able to put more effort into it, and you can pull him up slowly, and you just see him slowly come up over the stone.
Okay.
Hey, Jebeddo, why don't we help each other? How about you take like a running start to a jump, and I assist you with my strength.
I mean, you guys are there now. It's fine. But
Yeah, too late to offer your help, Keth.
Yeah, what about your magic broom, Keth? The thing you never
What a
use.
great fucking idea, Keth.
yeah, no, I thought it would work, but
Oh
you know,
my God, you're a goddamn genius, Keth. And Jebeddo like walks into the castle or whatever the fuck.
so Jennuvera, as you let him down, you feel that energy drain away. Like profoundly, you feel it just fall
I
away.
know it was bad. I'm sorry, Jebeddo. I just honestly didn't want you to die.
No, I'm glad. Like, transmutation isn't a big deal to me, except casting message.
It's a pretty big deal to me.
It's
I really appreciate that you used it to save me.
Yeah, you're more important than it, is what I meant. But like,
The center of this lake of fire is an open hole with these platforms around it, encircling it. And there is just this, it seems to be almost the source of this fire and lava, like a well that is overflowing here. You can see the flow moving from this place. And this is where the palace would be. You are ostensibly where you were when you cast the ritual. You've made it to the center of Vedris.
What were we supposed to do now?
What if-
King Harriman, are you here?
The center begins to churn and bubble as the lava begins to rock back and forth. You see one large fiery hand reach up out of the lava, and it pushes down onto one of the stones off to the side as a second fiery hand rises as well. From it, you see
a
the
Dodongo!
You see the Ifrit fully covered in flame. He's like bare chested as he rises up out of the fire, and in like the small, like very small and below him, what rises up out of the lava is Harriman. So as she stands like face to face with you guys, hovering right above the lava as it drips down off of her, the Ifrit stands like 40 feet tall behind her, like a specter that stands behind her and fills the space.
Ooh.
You have
Great.
come to my land.
Which one is speaking?
Both.
Oh, I don't like that.
What has brought you to this place?
King Harriman, we have come to speak with you.
I am the Queen of Fire now. I am the King of Nothing. I have power incarnate. I was banished here and it has become my home. And now I own more. I rule more than I ever could have before.
So, are you abdicating the throne in Vedris?
You are small-minded. I see beyond so much more than your politics.
No, that's fine. I'm glad for you. If you're comfortable and happy here, that's amazing, and I'm super proud for you. But like, we and our small-minded politics really need the answer to that question.
Your king is not here anymore. This
That's
power has filled us.
That's great. Like, dude, I am stoked for you. But what I'm saying is I need you to say that you've abdicated. Sorry, it's hot in here,
Abdicated.
man.
Adjective.
No, not agitated. That's what I feel like we're doing right now, you guys.
It's Dougrick.
We just need you to say that you've abdicated the throne, and then we can leave you be.
Yeah.
I will not give you my power. This power belongs to me. It has
not this
always meant
throne.
to be mine.
You own the shit out of this throne, girl. You look great out here.
There's a flash, a momentary break on Haramon's face as the creature above continues to talk. And it says, "This world of fire I will bring down upon..." And Haramon says, "Help, please," and then is sucked back into speaking with the voice of the djinn.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Anthony.
Anthony.
We
Hey, Dobrik.
almost were about to turn right back the fuck around.
We were so close.
Dobrik, how sure are you that separating this thing from Harriman is going to kill her?
I don't know, Anthony. How sure am I?
100% sure. She's dead.
Sage, that's not what we
me-
do here.
Give me a wisdom check.
Definitely not my strong suit. But
Yeah, I was going to say, that feels like it should be an advantage. Dobrik went through it. Damn.
11.
Smart. Wise.
Wise.
Cool.
So wise.
So wise?
So wise.
Holy shit, so wise? Let's
So-
go.
Wise.
Let's
you,
go.
You tap into that piece of you that is still connected to the elements. The piece that is most djinn. And you try and understand the weave of power here. First of all, you already feel it diminished a little bit in this place because the power of fire is so strong. In a way, you almost feel like you're feeding it rather than it is feeding you, like it is leeching off of you.
Okay.
But the connection that you see between Haramon and Rillen is different than the connection that was between you and Kuldath. Even when Kuldath had full autonomy and control, he was bound to you, the person. And it feels like Rillen's binding is not to Haramon the person, but that he is using her as a conduit to what he is truly bound to.
So kind of having all these thoughts roll through his mind, he says, well, now that I'm seeing it, the situation's a little different here. I think we could get her out. He's like exploiting her energies in her body to create this bigger power that's, something he's connected to, that he's drawn power from, and she's like amplifying it for him.
That's great.
Okay, so
Asher cracks his neck. Okay.
Yeah.
Seems like it's that time, guys.
I guess we just hit it.
Yeah, let's hit it a lot.
It's still ranting. It's like, the fires shall rain down upon all, and I shall conquer everything.
Oh my
Queen
god.
of fire will rise again.
Jennuvera casts Mental Prison.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just
What's that do?
just shuts him up.
I attempt to bind a creature within an illusory cell that only it perceives. It's an intelligence saving throw. And this is a real dumb Afreet, so we're lucky. He has disadvantage.
Stupid bitch.
Yeah. Yep.
Stand by.
Yeah, no. Do you want me to read the rest of it?
Yes, please.
Intelligence saving throw. The target succeeds automatically if it is immune to being charmed. On a successful save, the target takes 5d10 reading.
It's hot in here.
On a successful save, the target takes 5d10 psychic damage, and the spell ends. On a failed save, the target takes 5d10 psychic damage, and you make the area immediately around the target space appear dangerous to it in some way. You might cause the target to perceive itself as being surrounded by fire, which I probably wouldn't choose. Floating razors, hideous maws filled with dripping teeth. Whatever form the illusion takes, the target can't see or hear anything beyond it and is restrained for the spell's duration. If the target is moved out of the illusion, makes a melee attack through it, or reaches any part of its body through it, the target takes 10d10 psychic damage and the spell ends.
Whew.
Cool.
21.
Fails.
That's a lot.
Wait, can't you make
Fails.
it re-roll, right? Isn't that a
Cool, it's
divination?
got a-
I can't. Fucking reroll.
All right. Yeah, you activate the divination pendant and force it. Search for a reality, perhaps, where that is not the case. It did better.
Damn it.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use my last. Oh wait, no. Oh damn it, that's a different Bard College. Never mind. Just kidding.
You use my reaction to
We-
pout.
We wouldn't know.
Yeah, you could have just said it. And everyone would have been like, yo.
I'm too honest.
Wrong show.
Yeah, we don't know the rules around here. You can play however the fuck you
Yeah,
want.
fast and loose.
Apparently,
So, what's
until Rob feels like fucking lawyering us.
Listen, that's often.
What's failed save do? Takes 5d10.
29 damage.
Okay. Great.
Still good. Is it initiative time?
It is, if you so choose.
I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to keep listening to it talk.
I appreciate that.
17.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well,
19.
I got a 1 for initiative.
Boop.
What do you think would happen if I cast Transmute
Oh, wow.
Rock on Lava?
Becomes a rock
It's
monster.
Transmute, though, so I don't want to use
I
it.
think you'd make moving lava.
Or, like, would he be like, I'm made of lava, and he's like, oh, no, shit! And he's, like, stuck? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, by the rules of Pokemon, rock beats lava or fire. So
Just feel like...
Rock beats
totally
scissors.
fine.
That's right. And Scissors is fire of Pokemon.
Yes, on initiative, I got a 22.
Great.
Guy's got a 12.
Okay. All right. So, Dobrik, you are first.
Oh boy, this guy is a big old
This
jerk.
is how we do
And-
it.
I was going to say, this guy is on fire.
Oh.
It's a true story. Okay. On my monk friend here, since you like to get into the mix, I'm going to cast Protection from Energy on you, choosing fire. So you have resistance to fire damage.
Yeah.
And then, ooh, and then I'm going to use, since I am an inquisitive rogue, I'm going to use my bonus action to use my insightful fighting. So I have to make an insight check against its deception roll. And if I succeed, I get sneak attack on it, as long as I don't have disadvantage.
Okay.
So, insight. My insight's like insanely good. That is a 19.
Okay.
So it's got to make a deception check.
Deception is charisma.
Yes.
So I got a 21.
Damn.
These things are
Boo.
beefy.
I
feel
mean,
like you-
Jins, they are charismatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you
All
cheated.
right. Well, that is my turn.
You can feel like it if you want. Asher, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast the evocation spell, just for clarification. Maelstrom, kind of on and slightly directly behind him. So a big swirling pool of water appears. and starts
I'm
like
going to cast the evocation spell, Transmute Rock. Don't look it up.
I'm going to cast the evocation spell.
All right. So go ahead and
it is a strength saving throw. That feels like a dumb idea now. Well, whatever. So I bet it's very strong. But I can keep thinking on it.
21.
Yeah, it passes, but it takes half damage, and it is in the maelstrom.
Okay.
So it would take 20. It would take 21 damage, so it takes half of that. And then Asher's going to. I was gonna turn it into a fire elemental. I'm guessing this thing is resistant to fire.
Fight fire with fire.
I'm gonna turn. I feel like earth elemental. Punch him a lot. Makes more sense. So I'm gonna do that with my bonus action.
Okay. You transform into an earth elemental, and you, in this place, you feel like calling the stone to you is difficult.
Oh, shit.
Not impossible. And
I can do it.
You sort of have to put a lot of effort into transforming. But you transform into an earth elemental, and you can feel that strain a little bit.
It's still a bonus action, though. It hasn't changed in rule yet.
Yes, correct.
Phew. All right, I'm done.
Okay. Jebeddo, it's your turn.
All right. Is there anyone engaged in melee with this creature yet?
Everyone is up close.
Okay.
You guys were on the platform that's like right there with the creature. So you get your sneak attack bonus.
Great. Thanks. That's what I care about.
I know.
So Jebeddo is going to turn into smoke using a hide action as the lava from like around us kind of like spatters onto the platform that we're on. He's going to use one of those little puffs.
Give me a stealth check
to help hide. That is a 21.
That is a success, barely.
And he's going to use that to
swap
duck.
Dice.
So the lava monster is like on the edge of this.
So basically Haramon is like hovering just in front of the edge of the platform, and Rillin is taking up the space behind her. But the base of Rillin coming up out of the lava is just sort of present anywhere. You could stab out and reach it just beyond Haramon.
Great. Then yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to kind of like coalesce off one of the rocks on the side of the platform to jump up and kind of get into a higher part of this lava monster.
Right in the abs.
Yep. And that is a 23 to hit.
Nice.
That's a hit.
And do you want me to give lightning damage separate or just ignore
you don't
it,
have to.
Or... Okay. So that is a 42 damage.
That's a good damage.
Thank you.
One good damage you got there.
Thanks for noticing.
Keth, it's your turn.
Keth
Just bring him back.
reconnects the Redeemers together into a quarterstaff, and then he is going to strike with the elemental blade, channeling cold, attempting to.
Okay.
28 to hit.
28 hits.
10 damage.
As you go to swing the elemental blade, you focus on cold, and it is overwhelmed by the concept of fire. In this place, you just feel such a difficult time trying to conjure up something other than fire. You think you could force it, but if you do so, there is a risk that it will cause you physical exertion.
Well, that's never happened before, so I do it.
Okay.
Oh
I
God,
love it.
exhaustion is the worst.
Is
Oh,
it?
it's bad. It sucks.
It's bad.
Would
You're gonna be bad at a
What
lot of
happens?
stuff for a bit, bud.
Oh, it's like you don't get like 3 exhaustions and you're out. It's like
Well, you get 6 and you're out, but the first level is you have disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay. You push this as hard as you can into this blade, and you watch as a plume of ice appears across the end of it, across the blade part, and you slash into Rillen with this blade. Go ahead and roll damage.
again. I rolled a 5 on a d8 and plus 5.
Okay, so 10. The damage seems to affect Rillen, does not seem to affect him more or less than you would expect. And you feel that exhaustion set in your body. You take 1 level of exhaustion. You now have disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay. Cool. Swing with the quarterstaff.
Okay.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Ten damage.
Okay.
Quarterstaff. 27.
27 hits.
8 damage.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. So the Rillen, now realizing he's under attack, he says, "You will never take my crown!" And he pulls up from the ground, and a large fire elemental rises up next to him to stand by his side. Additionally, he fills his hand with a glob of fire and tosses it at Jennuvera.
She ducks.
He hits.
Sounds like you didn't duck fast enough.
I am like fire resistant.
You are. That's 21 damage. Fire.
Halved?
So yeah, have it.
Okay. So is that 11 or 10?
Yeah, 11
10.
or 10, whatever.
Well, I'll take the 10.
Great.
I'll choose 10.
Do you? All right, it's now your turn, Jennuvera.
All right, I'm going to cast Vitriolic Sphere at level 5.
Woo!
On the Afreet.
Okay. And I imagine the fire elemental as well.
Oh, if I can catch both. I was imagining the Afreet is like enormous, but if I can catch them both. For
It
sure.
is, but the fire elemental's right next to him, so...
Great. Okay. I am going to use meta magic. I mean sorcery. Well, yeah. Same thing.
I am re-rolling things with a purpose.
I'm not just cheating.
$47.
Woo!
Noise.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, okay, that's a big hit. Yeah, okay, it's a big hit. It's a big hit.
Yeah,
Gee,
everybody
I'm sorry.
likes it.
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh! Wow.
All right. And Dobrik, it is now your turn.
Oh boy. Well, on this large Ifrit, I am going to cast Shatter, targeting it. I'm going to cast it a 3rd level, so it's actually going to be a 5th level spell. And I needed to make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's
DC
go.
17.
Yeah, you tap into the magic that is innately part of Kuldath that has implanted itself in you to make this shatter emboldened and empowered. So what's the saving throw?
A DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, it passes.
Alright, so it's still going to take half damage.
Oh, is it made of inorganic material?
No.
Damn it, because it would have had
Is
disadvantage.
it not?
No, it's a
It's
genie.
lava.
No, it's a genie.
Fire is organic.
Is it? No?
Inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or
It
metal.
is none of those things. It's a genie. It's a creature.
Are you suggesting that lava is not made of
It's
stone?
not lava. It's a genie.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
So it'll take 13 thunder damage.
Okay.
And the thunder.
All right. Asher, it's your turn.
Yeah, no.
Cool. The things take has to make strength saving throw again for Maelstrom.
It succeeds.
Okay. Does the fire elemental also? It's a 30-foot radius.
It also succeeds.
Okay. Well, they both take half of the number I'm about to tell you. Wow, that's a lot of ones.
Cool ones.
Just re-roll them.
You're right.
That's what Steph's been doing for like 3 years.
2 6s, 3 1s, and a 4. So 10, 16, 17, 18, 19 bludgeoning damage. So half of that.
So 10.
Yeah. And then I go up and I give the old puncheroony to Mr. Jin. I guess, yeah, I'll do both to Mr. Jin.
Okay.
That would be a 19 and an 18.
A 19 and an 18. Both hit.
Cool. Is it a object or structure? It has to tell me.
It is neither an object nor a structure.
That's a bummer.
Stop trying to objectify the Ifrit.
First you want it to be inanimate material or inorganic material.
18, no, sorry, 14, 18, 24 bludgeoning damage. And just for sake of argument, it does count as magical damage, just because it's wild shaping.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Jebeddo, it's your turn.
Great.
Oh, the fire elemental disappeared, by the way. Between Jennuvera and you guys destroyed the fire elemental.
He's like, I'm here! No!
Peace out!
That's what it's like to summon monsters all the time.
All right. Jebeddo is going to... He doesn't have really enough room to like run and hide again, so I guess he's just gonna take another attack. Let's see. Yeah, that's 28 to hit.
28 hits.
And pick all these dice up. Just have to roll so many of these damn things, you know?
Yeah, it was awesome.
38 damage.
Yeah, you stab in. There's a flash of lightning as you stab, and you see Haramon like pull herself away from Rillin and drop to the platform, and she turns with fury, and she says, "Where are my people, Rillin?" Sorry, that was not her at all. I don't know why I rolled my R. It was not on purpose.
You want to try that again?
Yeah, obviously.
Anthony is Harriman. Take 2.
Where are my people, Rillin? And he
You sure you don't want to do it again?
Yeah, probably. I probably
Yeah,
do. Hold
sorry.
on.
You want a third
let's do
take?
it all
You want third time's the charm?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, Anthony Harriman, take 3.
Where are my people, Rillin?
Got it.
Nailed it.
Got it.
Nailed it. That's the one. Let's go.
All right.
Keep it moving, boys.
Ship it.
And like Rillin is like just shouting out in pain, and she's like, "We made a deal. You said you would take care of my people, and I see them not here in Vedris now." And he's just like screaming in pain, and she's like, our deal is broken."
He's turning a little Scottish.
And there's like this flash, and the all of the buildings that were in Vedris start to sort of like fuzzily appear here. There's like a shifting. You see like the ground form a little bit, but then the fire is like still present. Like the overlay is shifting as these two places exist at the same space at the same time. And then as Rillin bursts into flame and smoke, just fire engulfs him. As these two begin to waver, you feel like this resonance bursting in all of the things around you, and then the palace just appears before you. And now, as things begin to settle, the space you are in now is not the elemental plane of fire, and it is not Vedris. It is a place in between. All of the buildings, the people, they are here, but the rivers of fire, of lava, the cracks in the earth that run between, encircling the palace, nothing but hot lava. It is Vedris, but it has changed. Haramon drops to her knees.
Is Rillin still there?
He's gone.
Oh. Well, see, that's important fucking world building information.
He
for us
burst
to
into
know.
flames, and then he
He's
He
a
was
fire!
bursting in the flames the whole
He
time.
was never fire.
Oh my goodness, he was so much
not
fire.
a lava monster.
That's why I used cold, because he was fire.
He was a djinn.
Thanks, Mikey, for letting us know that.
God.
He was in a freet, Anthony.
Yep.
A fire djinn? Weird. Perhaps made of, I don't know, lava?
No, not made of lava.
Okay, so he's gone. Harriman's on her knees.
Yeah, I pictured a gigantic lava monster the whole fucking
Me
time,
too.
dog.
Oh, yeah.
That's on
Yeah.
you. That's on you.
I pictured
Jafar.
Jafar, like at the end of
Who is
Aladdin.
also not made of fire.
That's why.
I was imagining Taka from Moana.
Sure.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, that's a better one to
Yeah,
imagine.
probably more accurate.
Yeah, was made of
That's
fire.
why I didn't
Clearly-
hit him with key.
Clearly, we're all wrong.
I mean, it sounds like we were all on the same page.
Yeah.
Jafar from Aladdin would be a perfect choice to envision because he wasn't made of fire.
You don't know that. He looked he was bright red. He could have been fire. There was smoke coming out of
Red.
him.
Anything red is fire.
Anything red is fire. That's a great.
My red
Anthony,
cheeks
your
are
hair
fire.
fire. Your hair. Our couch.
Oh no!
Oh, my beard! My beard!
You know, I hate it when I go up to like an intersection and they're just like, light the center of the intersection on fire to tell me to stop.
That's the only way.
You know what? Same. Very same.
Okay.
But then they turn
Anyways,
into
back to
trees
the
and it's
serious
way
moment.
better.
Yeah, it's way better.
Trees mean go, baby.
Trees mean go.
Lightning means yields, I guess.
Lightning means whoa. Hold up.
Yeah, hold on a second.
All right.
Hey, Harriman, you okay?
As you step forward, she is weeping.
Dobrik immediately runs to her and is like, I've known we've had our differences, but I'm glad you're all right.
I am sorry, Dobrik. It was... I never should have sent you away. There was a cost that had to be paid.
Apparently everyone feels like they can pay their cost with my life. I'm not... I didn't realize I was so expendable.
No.
No, we literally couldn't have done that without you.
It was not
Or
you.
the last thing that apparently we did with you.
Yeah.
The thing that's fuzzy.
It was not you he wished to send away. Or, at least, it was part of you. He did not wish to share his spoils with his brother. And so he wished for you to be gone so that he could rid himself of that. But I should not have agreed. But I did what I tried to do to protect these people. For all the good that did.
I understand. We're all trying to do what's best for the most people.
Yeah. We get it. You know, I think we've all been in situations where we made a choice that felt the right one at the time and had some really unintended consequences.
I can still feel him here. Our contract was broken, but he is bound to this place. He lives here. I don't... Now more so, he is gaining strength from this world, from this land, from Vedris.
How can we help?
I don't know. I see what he has done to my people. At first I was grateful, I suppose. But this is not life. They may survive, but they have paid an awful cost.
Are Caleth and Sigibert back in our line of vision?
They're making their way over to you. They are crossing rivers of lava slowly. The rivers are smaller and more easily crossable, but this is a scarred land now.
Okay. When they get there, I'm going to ask if Caleth has any ideas.
Well, I'm glad you're back, Harriman. It's nice to see another dark elf around.
I did not hurt the people who came here to try and stop me before, did I? Those who banished us? Are they okay?
I mean, they're fired.
I mean, yeah, we fired
Like,
them.
oh,
No, like they were
Not like
They're
yeah, no.
alive.
Yeah, they're alive. They're not.
They're not employed by us anymore.
Yeah, they really botched this one.
They're engulfed in
Yeah.
flames right now in prison.
No.
So it's too soon. Sorry.
I perhaps, but perhaps not. Rilin is a problem. One we will have to deal with. I think we have dealt with it for now, but he will gain strength again.
Are we in? We're not in the real. Like, we're not back. You said like we're in a in between place where like everything is sort of like faded.
Are you asking this?
I'm asking you, Anthony. Sorry.
Then what I said before stands.
We're in an
Okay.
in-between place.
It feels like we're in an in between place. Cool. I'm just making sure that things weren't like fading back to reality slowly.
So what he described was that like it's Vedris, and
But like faded
Right.
and fire, but like two transparency like sliders on Photoshop of two images, kind of just like.
Yeah, and what has happened is that it's sort of something in between now.
Right. Got it. Thank
but
you.
There is no shift happening around you. It's done. Whatever shift was happening is done.
right,
Got it.
and so we are back on Maneth.
Yes, you believe that if you turned and walked out of Vedris, you would be in the tunnels and be back up
Right. Okay.
in
But
Ishtarra.
Vedris is in like this weird half place. Cool.
Hey, King Harriman, just real quick, we're gonna do everything that we can to help you, of course, naturally. But hypothetically, if the world were in danger of ending, would you swear fealty to Evian Redridge as a High King of New Merida?
Oh my God, we're gonna do this right now, like this. This
seems
is
like
the worst way to do this,
We've got
King
stuff
Harriman.
to
I am
do.
so sorry that this is how we're gonna do this. This is not at all how a king deserves to handle these conversations. But she is right. We don't have another choice.
Yeah, it seems like a little early, but like also.
It seems much has changed since I have been gone.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
Why would you have come to my aid more than once? I believe you when you say that this world is in trouble. If that would be helpful for you, then yes. My
Okay.
kingdom here is, for whatever this kingdom is, you will have the support of it.
So, on the plus side, we'll only have a High King for so long as we need them. And by that I mean if the High King does their job and helps us to kill Gorm Tintreach, then they'll pay the ultimate price for that. And if the High King doesn't get a chance to do that, we're all dead anyway.
I have seen many political structures come and go in these lands. It was not that long ago when my people were not even a part of your structure. When my people were not recognized as a kingdom in this world. If your High King does not do as your High King must, I suspect we will take those matters into our own hands and find a High King who will.
God, I missed you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do this because you have... you carry the spirit of what our friend once carried for this land. Elatrix knew that this world was bigger than the kingdoms, that there were more important things for us to fight for. You represent that there are bigger things to fight for.
Also, Elatrisk is still alive. That's just wanted to throw that out as a fun
We got
fun
a
little
lot
fact.
to fill you.
You just
in
said
on.
was, and it made me think, and you were, yeah. So thank you, though. That's a huge compliment.
My I will do what is best for my people. And right now, what is best for my people is also what is best for this world. And my people, whether I deserve it or not, they will listen. If I have not doomed them fully. If there are people in Vedris to turn to.
Jebeddo looks at Dobrik when she says, if there are people to turn to.
Well, I'll always be here for you. Pulls out his mandolin, starts happily strumming a tune.
Na, 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 na.
Oh no!
Very folk.
Well, if it is the two of us, Dobrik, then so be it. I have missed you, and I am sorry. For what it is worth.
Well, me too.
Caliph is standing on the edge of a far platform. It's clear that he does not want to approach with everything that's going on.
You can come over. It's fine.
Is it
You don't have to. You can stay there if you want to. Listen, guys. Dobrik might be the biggest key to defeating Rillen here. Your connection with Kul'Dath might that might be what we need to understand how this whole thing works. I know he's kind of a ding-dong, but like any information you can share with Caliph would be a huge help. No, not you.
Not you, Dobrik. Not you.
No.
Caliph is the ding dong.
No.
Right.
Caliph is a ding dong.
Okay, Caliph,
was like,
you can come
damn.
over now.
Yeah. Now I understand why you did this, Jebeddo.
It's safe.
Caliph and Sigebert come over to stand a lot closer, but they still seem to be very they're keeping their distance from Harriman. Caliph nods and says, "Your Majesty." Sigebert does a deep bow.
Flicks a cigarette. He's just always got
It's
one.
his pipe. He's got a pipe.
on
He's just
on the ready. He still flicks one.
I don't think
cigarette at other
cigarettes are
people.
like a thing.
Not with that attitude. We
Yeah.
make this world, bitch.
We made
No,
pizza.
that's right.
Thing.
No, I'm on
we
board.
made pizza cannon.
It seems that we are in a precarious situation here.
Yeah, Sigebert, have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
I mean, it's like, I don't want to point fingers.
He looks at Caleb.
But it wasn't like this before, you know.
Well, no, I know it wasn't like this before.
Well, that's a relief.
I was
All right,
here
sweet.
before. I know that it wasn't.
So we're all on the same page.
Yeah, I think everyone's got it.
Yeah,
now.
I think we're all on the same page. Yeah.
All right.
So fix it.
Yeah, fix it.
Yeah, what do we do about it?
Yeah, what do we do about it?
Y'all are the experts
Yeah.
at this stuff.
What do we?
We brought you
Look,
here.
we're the experts at killing gigantic light lava monsters. Like,
Yeah, and we did
you're
that.
welcome.
And lava gin. Well, we just kind of banished them.
Caleb is
They're both kind of the
Caleb
same.
is looking around. He picks up some of the dirt and he's licking it.
Ugh.
I don't think that this is purely of the material plane anymore. I think there may be some sort of transference of the elemental plane of fire.
Well, no shit.
We've already got that.
Well, I am approaching this in an evidence-based way. I am making sure that our assumptions are correct. I don't want to just simply jump to conclusions about
Evidence-based? You're a wizard!
I am a researcher. I research things.
God.
Very well.
Yeah, thanks for the insight, pal.
I would be thrilled, Your Majesty, with your leave, of course, to be able to stay here and try and figure out what has happened in this place, and if there is anything that we can do to undo this, or if there are going to be adverse effects, or anything like that. It would be my pleasure to spend some time here trying to understand this better, trying to understand the Curse of Crystal better, and trying to understand, Dobrik, your connection to this other being, Koldok? Is that what it was?
Cooled off.
Cooldoth. Yes, of course. Those I would...
Dog sniff.
Dog sniff. Sorry. That would be, I would be willing, and, I think there's a lot to learn and understand here. Sigibert's like, I would like to leave.
Well,
You can come with us.
yeah, we got more stuff to do.
I'm good. He casts a teleportation spell and leaves.
Oh,
What?
bye. It's okay, guys. He'll
Hi,
be right back.
Felicia.
Yeah, no,
Like,
he's definitely.
he'll come back.
He seemed
I'll
like he
wait.
wanted to come back, right?
He's just going to get more pipe tobacco, I think.
He throws like a bunch of like a smoke bomb on the ground, but just like cigarettes pop out, and she's like, poof,
It's birthday cards.
birthday cards.
They're future dated until you're 18.
So that's 2 more for Jennuvera.
Yeah, everybody else doesn't get one, but it's 2 birthday cards for Jennuvera.
Oh, I lost another dad.
Hey everyone, just a couple quick reminders. If you like the show, don't forget to tell your friends. And you can head over to patreon.com/adventureinc and become a patron as well. You can also head to our website, adventureincpod.com, for links to our social media and the store where you can find t-shirts, stickers, and more. That's all. We'll see you next week.